Good morning, guys. My name is Rudo, and I am a full-time crypto trader. So we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. Are we breaking out? Will we be breaking out? And also, I want to be almost playing a little bit of a devil's advocate. What if this is the top? What if it's not going to get better, and so forth? And what if we're going to get into a bear market, or at least see Bitcoin back at $71,000? That can also be something scary. So I would want to trade that direction. So let's quickly have a look at the market and the charts. Before I do that, let's quickly say hi to Stanku, Liesel, and Renee. Good morning, guys, for joining in lives. About 18 people, 20 people. Let's see the numbers ticking. 26 as everybody is getting into the morning stream. So hello, Mr. Impatient Monk. Goeiemorgen. Morning Tian says their hands as well. So everybody's getting in there. So joining in. Okay, so let's quickly have a look at this. This is a setup I shared with everybody in the Discord this morning in the Market Tactics stream. And the idea is that we've had this big breakdown for Bitcoin. Let's quickly take a step back. We had a big breakdown for Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin's lateral range. We've got divergence creating that as a top. We've got hidden bullish divergence creating this as a bottom. And the hidden bullish divergence is based on that. Okay, so there's the bottom of the range. And as Bitcoin is jumping around the range, we have got certain areas where the market then pivots around, which is normally the half level. So you can see that the market's pivoting around these critical levels. So it's simple, it's clear. I need to bring the screen up. I don't have a Peter here today. Oh, come on. Let's start over again. Sorry, guys. 2 minutes in. And I can finally be called a whole new as I'm very much underwater right now. Well, my friend, let's quickly see if we can sort that out. Let's change the screen. Let me reset. And let's fix the whole thing. So there we go. We're back to where we were at the beginning. Okay. Joys of being live, can't undo it. It's there. Okay, so let's talk about it. Bitcoin real quick. So I've got Bitcoin here on the 4-hour time frame, and what we have is we've had strong bearish divergence there. Fell below the pivot. The RSI gave us the divergence, so I'm using that as range high. Okay, then we were looking for continuation. And our hidden bullish divergence was around these areas here. And we had scenarios where the market kind of held those levels, okay? Meaning once you start looking at the closing price, it's there, held those levels, and then we shook them out. Okay. And then from that point onwards, we test the range highs and range lows. The rest is history. So for Bitcoin, for me at the moment, is we're in a range-bound environment and in a crazy environment at this stage where we are, because the market tends to stay here the most in this area where there's a lot of chop. So you can see this is the middle of the range. The market the price around $99,000 is a big negotiation at the moment for Bitcoin, being, is this cheap? Is this expensive? And the idea with the breakout is that we're preparing ourselves. We want to try and buy in the cheap range, okay, with the hope that those that wants to sell in the expensive range get it wrong and then move on further. But here's the other side. This is a big but. We've already got a bearish trend that established itself. Low, high, low, high. You get the idea. So the thought is, and let me just quickly take away all the brushes the quickest way I can, is with a lot of undos, okay? So the thought here is that at some stage when we're in this area, we need to look for whether there's hidden bearish divergence, meaning the market, the RSI, will potentially at that stage be higher than this level here, and price won't be. And the way that we're going to mark that out is very simple. I'm going to use my hidden bearish divergence fib, okay, my strat 4 fib. And it means that around this area over here, I'm also going to cover myself and start hedging short. Okay. There we go. So we're going long with the idea that around 101, 105, I want to cover myself and go short. And then hopefully we'll be in. So if Bitcoin wants to go to 71, or for me, I'm looking at 81 maybe as worst case scenario. If Bitcoin wants to go that low, I want to be making the money in the process. Now, the last time we were in a range bound environment, we can almost say that, this is a carbon copy of what could potentially happen. And we're in this scenario over here. Okay. Or, or maybe there, I don't know. It's always hard, but technically we have established a bearish trend. Okay. We're about to go up to that area, and the RSI will then be high because it's typically what's going to happen. You've got hidden bearish divergence, and then the shakeout to fill the gap. Okay, so if Bitcoin wants to do exactly the same, shakeout fills the gap. I don't know whether there's going to be another one in the future and so forth, but just the shakeout to fill the gap, that's the idea. I want to plan for that by getting myself into the short, because who's to say, it's going to move up there, something bad happens in the news, we go and do this, and then bull market. Okay, right. So just be prepared for both eventualities, and then the same for this buy zone. How the hell do I get to that buy zone that I shared with everybody? Very simple. I was looking at the lower end of the market structure, meaning we tested this range. Okay, and what we did from that point onwards is you can see the RSI is creeping up, price is creeping down. So it's consistently giving me strong bullish divergence. It's trying to find a bottom within this correction. Okay. And at some stage, like anything, when it does that, one sticks. And I was looking at this kind of candle progression here and saying to myself, okay, because we've got these wicks, when it goes up, simple, you don't make a lower low. Okay, so the argument was this morning when we were sitting there, between where that line was and this line here is the zone to hunt for long, with the argument with the ideas that when we in this area, you can hit TP1 and then come right back and then maybe move up a little bit further. So now you have an idea of how to try and swing trade Bitcoin as well. Information like this, if you go to the Discord, this is how it will look for everybody. It look like there's nothing. Okay, what you need to do is get verified. So if you click on that little button that says I'm human, the Discord will actually give you the frenemy role, which then starts unlocking some of the information. What you won't be able to do is you'll be able to open a private support chat with me one-on-one, and to ask questions of anything like that. And what you will have is a visibility to all the channels. So here's today's chart, so you can go check it out, and a brief update will be posted in there. But you cannot chat. The Discord is off limits to just people joining in, and they won't be able to chat. So if you want to chat, what you need to do is support one of my channel sponsors. Simple as that. Today's sponsor is Blofin. You head over, get your Blofin account. Links in the video description. And what you do once you've got your Blofin partnership, so I'm just going to go navigation, partnership, Blofin. There you go. Once you have your Blofin partnership, you can actually claim your access. And what that will do is it will give you, for a limited time, access to the complete crypto chart. So everything that I've got in the Discord. There's the live traders waiting. We're going to be trading live a little bit further now. I'm going to be joining in there, and you'll be able to also communicate with everybody in the public groups and so forth. So that's additional benefits to you. So you can participate in the community. So support the content. I support you, and everybody wins. So there's the trade for today. And hopefully we'll see Bitcoin push back up. Now, this afternoons, we'll be looking at HODL again. After the big shakeout, last week we ended off with, looking at some of these coins. So this weekend's big shakeout, we're going to be looking at Ethereum. The goal was that we were going to try and test the wick that created this mass liquidation. So maybe what I'll do is I'll switch to it daily and just quickly remove all the brush strokes from last YouTube stream. And what you can see is we went to that 50% of that wick. So at the moment, ETH is on its way to try and move up, similar to what we had there. So it's that scary part with the Bitcoin 4-hour analysis, where I said there's the potential for downside. Bitcoin is here and is moving up. So we have a similarity. Look at this as a fractal. So what if this is the case and we just get to there and we go lower? And that's why I want to just kind of plant the seed that there's room for a little bit of bearishness now, because we're in a confirmed lateral range, and then being bullish or bearish is 50-50 either way. Okay. Thanks so much for taking the time, guys. I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll be seeing you in this afternoon stream. The week is setting up to be a good one. News-wise, we don't have a lot of crazy that's going to be coming our way, especially not for today. It's a very slow day, okay? So tomorrow is another banking holiday and so forth. So it's going to be a slow one leading up to Wednesday when the CPI, Thursday when the PPI comes out, and Friday. So near the end of the week, there will be a little bit more volatility. So expect a little bit more crazy there. Okay, that's it, guys. Have a lovely day. See you in the Discord, and cheers, everybody.
I'll keep hustling.
Subscribe now.